That's everything.
Big boy, it is going down, man. We got our friend up in here, Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson, you got your gallon of water in front of you, brother.
Yes, sir. Gallon of distilled water,
Distilled water.
Distilled water,
Go
brother.
ahead now,
that
brother.
way you break down the stones in your gallbladder. That way you
Say
ain't got to
that.
piss them out, because that
Say
hurts.
that. Go ahead now, man. You talking to a man that don't have a gallbladder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, brother. But for all those that still have theirs, make sure you drink that distilled water.
Really? You don't have one?
Nah, man. You know what? When I got my gastric bypass, they said from rapid weight loss that you can develop gallstones.
Right.
So just as a precaution, they take your gallbladder because a lot of people that, quite a few people that's had
So that's
gastric
how you
bypass.
lost the weight.
Yeah, they took
the gallbladder
my
out.
gallbladder
Your
weighed
gallbladder was
322
322 pounds.
Yeah, I had a big ass gallbladder, man. You know what I'm saying? You look good though, bro.
Thank you, baby. So okay, no, I didn't mean. So your doctor says from rapid weight loss, you get gallstones.
Yes, and
Okay.
it'll be a problem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So as a precaution, they take your gallbladder out.
Okay.
And I know gastric bypass people who haven't had their gallbladder removed.
Right.
And then they got to go back and have that surgery as
wow.
well.
Wow.
So surgery on top of surgery, they like to call
okay.
it. You know what I'm saying? Best believe that. Now, you looking good, brother.
Thank you, brother.
I heard that, man. What you in that gym looking slim and everything?
I'm in the gym, man. I try to get 2 hours of cardio in if I'm not hitting the weights.
Really though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and-
man. What I do every day, I try to get on the treadmill for like at least 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't turn it on. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just stand there.
you sit on there.
Yeah, I
stand
do
on
my
there, have your lunch.
emails. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Sometimes I just sit right there on the belt itself and just watch television.
Right.
You
Ain't
know,
nothing wrong with that.
No, just relaxing,
Ain't-
brother.
exactly.
Just relaxing.
But I do it on the 15 incline at a speed of 4.5 for an hour straight.
Somebody showing
Damn,
off.
an hour straight.
Yeah.
For an hour straight, and then later on that night, I do it again.
Yeah, somebody showing off, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take my shirt. I was trying to take my shirt off for the summer.
Right,
but
sexy
summer's
by
here.
summer, yeah, yes.
summer's here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna do it.
Wonderful
for,
by winter?
for spring.
Oh, okay. Sexy
So I'm
by
gonna get
spring.
sexy by spring.
I heard that,
Because
man.
you go through fall, you got Thanksgiving, then
Yeah.
winter,
Yeah.
you got Christmas. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it by spring.
Because the end of the year is where we start looking at next year.
Exactly.
That's when we start looking at 2016. I'm on the scene.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm calling mine.
I'm working on my Cancun weight.
I heard that, brother. So you can go out there and get what they owe you for how they robbed the Cold Crush. So you can get out there and get your bikini money. You know what I'm saying?
I do wax now too. Speaking of bikini
Stop
money,
it, bro.
Hello.
You're a
I
hairy
do.
guy too, though, man.
I do. I wax
What
my
areas?
shoulders, all
Okay.
areas.
You're right. You
No,
wax
really.
your shoulders,
The back of them.
the back of your shoulders.
Actually, my complete back. big
Right,
boy.
right, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Are
I
you a
don't-
hairy guy though, man?
I'm not
I'm
not
looking at hair.
Armenian.
Right.
I mean, nothing against my Armenian brothers
Yes,
and
sir.
sisters.
I'm seeing hair pop all out your chest.
Well,
and-
that's that Chippewa
Taco meat.
Indian
Oh,
right
oh,
there. No,
what-
not taco meat.
what-
That's
what
that
you-
Indian up front. That's the Indian up front. But on the
said Chippewa? What
yeah,
you
that's
said?
Chippewa. But on my
I
back,
thought it was chimpanzee. My bad.
but on my back, I got silverback hair on my back, so I waxed that.
Right, silverback hair. Now,
silverback.
what is silverback hair?
Part gorilla.
Right.
Part gorilla.
I heard
Just
that.
Google silverback, and that's what my back
So do
looks
you
like.
you have to go somewhere and they lay you down and they wax your back?
Yes, they do.
I heard that, brother.
Yes,
I
yes.
heard that.
Are you used to it now?
I'm used to it, but I will speak. I waxed myself once.
Oh Lord.
Down in my nether legions.
Right.
Legions, nether region.
Right.
And,
you said lesions.
I got a legion. That's what I'm telling the story.
Right, go ahead
So I
now.
waxed myself the first time I used some Nair hair remover.
Oh.
But it worked fine, big.
Right, at the time.
No. It worked fine. So a few weeks later, it started growing back. So I slapped some Nair back on it again. I didn't even leave it on as long this time.
Oh.
2 days later, I'm itching. I'm on the golf course. I'm itching. I'm like, what the hell is going? Damn, this hair growing back fast.
Right. Oh,
A
no,
day after
bro.
that, I'm in the shower. I'm feeling scabs. I lost some nut meat.
Oh.
Basically, is what I'm saying. I lost some nut meat. I took a mirror in the shower and it looked like Braille down there. So now I'm down there rubbing the bottom of my scrotum trying to figure out what it said if I was blind. What does this say? It said, Negro, never use Nair on your nether regions or nether legions again.
Good Lord. So you dealt with that, though.
I had to deal with that.
Professionally.
So now I just shave.
I heard that, brother.
I use Skintimate. Ladies out there, I use the pink can of Skintimate.
Go ahead now.
And the ladies chic base.
Yeah, gentle enough for you.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Now we gotta say congratulations on Blackish season 2. Show you right, man. Like,
thank you.
You know what I love about this, man, is you came with a great show at a point, and it seemed like people are starting to come back to television because television had gotten so scary with all the reality shows and all the craziness, and you know what I'm saying? We weren't looking at great family sitcoms. Right. You know what I'm saying? What made you say, you know what, let me take this to the small screen, you know what I'm saying, and get back on television?
Actually, what it is that you're saying right now, my partner, Kenya Barris, and I, we looked at the landscape of television and realized what was missing for us.
Right.
You know, how we grew up watching television in the era of Cosby, in the era of Bernie Mac and My Wife and Kids and all of that. Those staple television shows for our demographic and for our community was no longer on television because of what you just said, reality TV and whatnot. So we sat down, man, we talked, we realized that we had more in common than we didn't. With our lives, and that's how Blackish was born. And we took it to every network. Everybody wanted it. And ABC,
really?
ABC was the best fit for us. And you look at us now, man, nominated for an Emmy.
Say it.
Yeah, and so we'll see.
Man.
We'll see. We're just
so you
making
said
history.
you went to go shop it, and everybody wanted it.
Yeah.
So people saw the product that was in it.
I mean, it's hard to deny the script and the story in which we had. But you couple that with me and Lawrence Fishburne.
How do you get Lawrence Fishburne to come and do television like
that?
Well,
Lawrence and I have known each other for a while.
Go ahead.
You know, we've been friends for a while, and we had this, and I knew I was going to have a father on the show, and it was like, you know, why not Lawrence?
Yeah.
And so we went to him, pitched him the idea. He was on board, and we rocked.
Was there
rocked it
anyone, if Lawrence Fishburne didn't say yes? Did you have you probably didn't want to hurt the person that was second.
No, you know, I can't even.
It.
We didn't think about anybody else.
Right,
Lawrence was the list.
Right, and Tracy Ellis Ross, how does that come together? You just had a crush on her?
Who doesn't have a crush on Tracy Ellis Ross?
Yeah, I was trying to get her as a sidekick, as a host.
You know, Tracy and I worked. It's okay, baby. You have job security. It's all right. Tracy and I, you know, worked together like 15 years ago. We hosted the Vibe Awards.
Go ahead now.
That was the first time we met, and then you know I did a show with her. I did an episode of a show of hers on BET, Read Between the Lines, and so you know we've been friendly for years. She was on a short list. She came in and auditioned with everybody else that was on that list. But the minute that Tracy walked into the room, we picked up right where we left off, and we hadn't seen each other in years.
Dope.
And she left the room, and as she was walking out of the room, I said, you go out there and tell them other chicks they can go home because the job is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all can leave.
Yeah, that's what I told her.
Get your validation right now. This job is taken.
Yeah.
And just some of the issues also, man. Like, and I think we had this conversation just on the head nod.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then this one, like this season, you guys, I don't know if it's soon but it's the use of the N-word.
Our premiere episode.
Premiere episode, man.
Baby, is dealing with the N-word. I mean, we're coming. We're opening up the season with both barrels blazing, man. Our first episode is about the N-word. Our second episode is about, you know, Andre, my character, wanting to buy a gun to protect his family. Our next episode after that is black men's health. Right. You know. Which is something that we don't deal with in the community well, you know, because we don't ever go to the doctor unless
we don't want to find
black
out.
Men. We don't want to find out.
Hell no, we don't want to find out, Jack.
So we said, we'll just live along with this. I got the sugars.
Yeah, man.
I got the sugars in my blood.
It only hurt when I do this, so I'm going to stop doing this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to do that. I've been doing this my whole life. Now, do you use the N-word? I don't want to give up the series, but Anthony Anderson in your personal life.
I do.
Right.
I do. I'm trying to curtail from using it.
Go ahead now.
You know, I've gone to Africa a few times over the last few years, and when I went to Africa, that's how they greeted me when I got off the plane. My brothers and sisters in Africa, that was the first word out of their mouth.
What?
And
what was the word?
The N-word.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and the way that they use it, the way that it sounded coming out of their mouth, just struck a chord with me, and I was like, damn. You know, I look at, you know, the hip-hop community and what we've done with the word here.
Right.
And just how it's manifested itself across globally and how it's accepted and just, you know, how people use it. And I never expected to hear to hear it coming from my brothers and sisters in Africa, the way that it sounded rolling off their tongue.
Right.
You know, and it reminded me of when Richard Pryor said he went to Africa. You know, he didn't see any N-words over there. Right. You know, so that's why he wanted to stop using it.
Yeah, and
that's why he did stop using
it. You know, saying it, not a career, but he was.
And I understood what it meant, because you go over there, you know, man, I'm in South Africa, I'm in Ghana, I'm in Durban, I'm in Cape Town, and I just see the regalness of our people and all that. I was like, wow.
Yeah, man.
But that's how they, you know, they walk in. It was like, my nigga.
Are you serious? Because see, I went to Africa. I didn't hear it one time over there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because I've personally stopped saying it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, you know, if other cats want to say it, not others, but if, you know, you want to say, I don't, but I always say, man, like, that's just like someone that did so much to take the ugly out of that word and have, you know, people getting their stomachs eaten out by dogs and marches and getting beat, and what that word really means to us. And that's like if you did something your whole life, and then you hand it to your kids, and your kids just totally disrespect it. You know what I'm saying? And so there's times when I listen to an old phone tap, and I'm like, damn, you know, I'll cringe off of it because it, you know, and I haven't used it in years. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no holier than thou. I just kind of got together and I was like, man, if we just said kings and queens, or, you know what I'm saying? We can call it. And even when I'm at concerts, man, when I know something's coming up with the crowd, I put my head down because I don't even want to see somebody else say it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that takes discipline, man.
Yeah, very much so. Very much. You should have had me on the season premiere. But
yeah, what happened with that?
Watch it and you see what happens. Watch it and you see what happens.
I will.
Yeah, I mean, we use it throughout the show, and that's not in a braggadocious way, but you know, the show opens with my youngest son. You know, singing and dancing to "Gold Digger" by Kanye and Jamie Foxx. Right. You know, and it comes out of his mouth just innocently. Yeah. You know, so that's how people. Though. Yeah, that's how the start. That's how the show starts, and it just takes its turn from there. And everybody on the show gets their turn to use it and give their perspective as to why they are using it. And it's interesting. You see.
Anthony, born and raised in Compton.
Yes, sir.
Show you right, man. Do you remember, and there's been some greatness coming out of Compton. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to start because I don't want to miss anybody, but Kendrick Lamar, cats from NWA, The Game, Dr. Dre, Venus and Serena, Anthony Anderson, King T, do I go on and on and on?
Tayshaun, Prince, Richard Sherman. I mean, the list goes on.
Go ahead now, man.
Something was in the water.
Yes, it was, brother. Yeah. And now did you go see Straight Outta Compton?
I did. I was at the premiere.
How did you enjoy that, man?
That was my childhood.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you know, we're all, you know, of the same age, and so I was there. I used to go to Dudos and Skateland and see the World Class Wrecking Crew when I was 16 years old and see Dr. Dre and all those cats, man. And just to look and see how they've progressed and the contributions that they've made in this industry and just what they've done. It's amazing, man. It's amazing. And I can look at these guys and call them my friends and my peers. Our kids go to the same school. We all live in the same neighborhood. You know, we all fellowship together. So it's just a beautiful thing.
I heard that. And you know what I loved about the movie as well, man, is that being a fan first, because I wasn't, you know, we weren't in the business. You know what I'm saying? We were fans of it. Right. And to see that and the way that they actually did the story, you know what I'm saying? Where you could look and say, hey, I remember that, or hey, that's true. You know, like there's some movies that we've seen, like the Buddy Holly movie or Richie Valens, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, LeBron, but we weren't there. So whatever it was, that's what it was. Right. But looking at that, we could say, oh man, I remember that. I remember what the show, I remember the Battle
Fridays. I remember I saw the Battle Ram. I'm on the RTD. That's before it was called Metro.
Go ahead now.
I'm on the Rough, Turf, and Dirty.
There you go. Either or.
Yeah, Ralph T. Davis, all of them.
Hello.
I'm on there going down Long Beach Boulevard, man, at like 5:50 in the morning on the way to school. I see the batter ram turn the corner and roll in the house.
Yeah, man.
At 5:50 in the morning.
Good Lord, that's a hell of an alarm for your ass.
Yeah, no, so it was just to relive that.
What did you do before acting, Anthony?
I was just a fool, man. I mean, you know, I went to school.
I heard that.
That was it. I went to school. I mean, you know, this is all I ever wanted to do since I was 9 years old. And, you know, the only real jobs I had were when I was in college. And then when I came home, I sold women's shoes at Nordstrom's.
I heard that.
And electronics, man. And this was the only thing I've ever prepared myself to do.
How was it selling women's shoes, Al Bundy? I mean, Al Bundy, my bad.
Yeah, it's
Anthony
all good.
Anderson.
It was great. It was great. I got to see some feet.
Right, go ahead now.
I kind of have a foot fetish. That's why I went into that area of expertise.
You weren't one of them look up the skirt kind of guys, were you?
I'm not going to lie and say that I wasn't.
Oh, go ahead now. You know what I'm saying? No Quaaludes, though, right? No Quaaludes.
No.
Yeah.
I did grip a thigh and a calf a little too firmly on occasion.
Go ahead now. He gonna have 40 women come out like, hey, he tried my shoes on. I didn't want no damn shoes. Health-wise, brother, you still got diabetes or what's happening
I
there?
still have diabetes.
Go ahead
It's
now.
a little bit more under control, and you know, trying to get it under control.
Yeah.
You know, don't want to be popping a pill for the rest of my life.
Now, how much weight have you lost since the Anthony Anderson that we've saw in like Life or any other movies to what we see today?
All right. If we're gonna go back to Life, I was just head and shoulders.
Yeah.
I actually, I went into some method acting for that, man. I gained weight.
Yes, that's
for
what I
life.
thought.
I gained weight
That's
for
what I
life.
thought.
You know, that was my first movie. I'm with Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac, Oba Babatunde, Barry Shabaka Henley, man, all these greats. And I was like, yo, let me really just get into this. I'm the prison cook. I had access to the food. I would be fat. So I gained like 20 pounds.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and probably in an unhealthy way.
Right.
Because I look at myself on screen now, I was like, oh, I was kind of screwed up. But I got up to about 285.
Oh, wow.
And I'm only 5'10".
Go ahead now.
Yeah.
And what's your weight now?
219.
Go ahead with your bad self.
Yeah, 219.
So what do you do every day? Like, did you change your diet? Because I know you was, along with Blackish, you're vegan-ish at one point.
No, actually, at one point, I was vegan.
Go ahead
for
now.
6 months, and then I tailed off and became vegan-ish, and then just decided that I needed to eat some animal protein.
Go ahead now. I'll show you. Right.
So I'm back on the meat.
Right. Okay, cool.
So I'm
but
back
you will
on
have
the
a
meat.
vegan dish.
I will have. I'm eating vegan-ish right now.
I heard that, man.
Yeah,
you know, I got my vegan restaurant, so we got to go on over there.
I know we got to go on over
eat
there
meat today, but we'll go over there tomorrow.
No problem.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What's it called again?
Right. It's Too Good Veggie Kitchen.
Too Good Veggie Kitchen.
Yeah.
Y'all go to Too Good Veggie
Yeah,
Kitchen.
man. Hell of a. Best believe that.
But yeah, no, man. Like, so I drink 1.5 gallons of distilled water a day. I'm taking herbs, not smoking herbs.
Right.
Taking herbs.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, and just really not eating meat every day.
Right.
You know, yesterday.
You working out?
I'm working out. Just still in the gym, hitting the treadmill. Got a trainer now, so we do some light weights.
Go ahead now.
You know, just to get the body proportion because, I when I started losing weight, I lost weight on my own, and I was losing it the wrong way. I was losing muscle mass.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, as opposed to losing fat and turning, with fat I did have into muscle. So that we're rebuilding that now.
Go ahead now.
Yeah.
Well, you look good, brother.
Thank you,
look
baby.
good. He keep touching the top of that water. He ain't really drinking it though.
Yeah,
but-
man.
You know what I'm saying? He
Take a sip.
taking it to the head. Taking it to the head. What else are you working on, bro? Or you finished? You got any movies?
I finished. We got Barbershop 3 coming out
Go
in
ahead.
April.
Oh, they
First quarter
finished that?
next year. Yeah, we finished
Okay,
that
because
this
they told me
summer.
I was gonna be in that, boy.
You might be in the reshoots.
In the
Whoa.
reshoot.
Might be in the
Reshoot for
reshoots.
those.
Nobody really reshoot. They try to take down. They try to edit out. I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because you brought it up.
Yeah, it sounds like the reshoot.
But no, so we got that, man. Got a great cast. Everybody's back from the original except Michael Ealy, but we've added Common, we've added
man.
JB Smooth,
Damn.
we've added Nicki Minaj. So it's a great cast, man.
I heard that, man.
Yeah. Auntie Fee from YouTube internet fame cooking.
Go
Love
ahead now.
her.
Oh,
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah.
She's so funny.
She played. My character now that I'm out of jail. I own a food truck.
Yeah.
And so she's my auntie in the movie. So we cook
Dope.
together. So you can only
Man, and
imagine.
for those who don't know who she is, could you explain? She does
Words cannot explain what this woman does.
Yeah,
Her and
she
her
does.
son are in the kitchen. She's doing feet. She's doing nails. She's doing hair. She's cooking.
Yeah, man. And I love her. And she'll be quick, like, get that goddamn shit out of here.
Yeah. She be, motherfucker, I like my bacon and bacon grease.
Yeah, man.
I like when she directs, like, get it closer. Look at this. Look at this. Zoom in.
Hey, man, I love y'all went and got her, though, too.
Oh,
boy.
yeah, no, she's great, man. She's
Best
great.
believe that, man. Well, yeah, it seems like every black is in there or been through there except for me.
That's okay. There might be a 4, Big. There might be a 4.
You know what I love, man? You're always optimistic about my career.
Look at you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always like, Big, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you can say maybe not, you always give me hope. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could be in the reshoots.
Hope springs eternal, Big.
Hope?
Springs Eternal.
Eternal.
So apropos.
Go ahead now. You know I was about to ask you that. Yeah, apropos
baby.
was one of my words, Jack. Now, what does apropos
What is
mean
that?
again? And use it in a sentence, my brother.
It just basically means what you just said or what was done was appropriate for the situation.
Right. Apropos.
Apropos.
Go ahead now.
Yeah.
Apropos.
Apropos.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Compton Unified School District, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, at its finest.
Just real quick, I need you to explain this story for those who haven't heard this, man. Now, one day, I was at work and we got a call into the studio and the person was like, hey, Anthony Anderson's mother is here. Oh. And so I don't want to disrespect Anthony Anderson's mother. She was just popping up to the station. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, there's got to be some lady out there playing like she Anthony Anderson's mother. So I call Anthony. And I'm like, Anthony. I said, man, it's some lady. I haven't went out there as of yet. I said, but it's a lady outside the studio in the front that's saying she's your mother. And he was like, what? My mama up there? And what did you tell me to make? Now, this is my mama test. What did you tell me to do?
I said, look at her feet.
Yes. And why look at her feet?
I said, if her feet is fucked up, big.
Yes.
That is. I said, look at her. Look at her toes, big. If she ain't got no toenails, but she has the top of her toes painted to give the illusion that she has toenails, that's my mama.
So I went out there. I looked down, and I said, "Come on in, Miss Anderson."
True story.
Yeah, I said, "Come on in." I said, "I love your son's work. Thank you for stopping by. Come on in, mama. Come on in." Yeah, best believe that. It is going down. Y'all stick around. Y'all radio
Love you,
Big
mama.
Boy in the morning. Big boy.
Big boy.
Anthony Anderson, definitely want to thank you for coming in and hanging out with us, man.
Thanks for
We
having
know
me.
you got work to do, my brother. So you guys are still shooting season 2
we're
of
still
Blackish.
shooting, man. We're only six episodes in, baby.
I heard that.
We got picked up for another 24. I want to thank the audience out there for supporting and believing in us and watching our show. But yeah, baby, we're going to mid-March.
What kind of good cameos are you guys gonna have? Because I know Tyra and Zendaya.
Yeah, we're not at liberty to talk about those. Those no, we're not. Those are the ones that were leaked out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those are the ones that were leaked out.
Can you do this favor then? Can you tell us who's not going to be on this season 2?
Oh, okay. Big boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Will not be on.
Show you right.
on Steve. Maybe not.
I don't want to be on that hit show.
Maybe not.
You know what I'm saying?
We may bring you in. Fuzzy will not be on.
Fuzzy, all right.
Got it.
What about Louis? Will
Louis,
Will I be there?
possibly. He's brownish.
Right, yeah.
So we need some more brown people on TV.
Show you right. All right. Well, how do you feel about Donald Trump, man?
You know what, man? I'm not going to say Donald Trump and I are friends, but we're friendly.
Right.
Like, I can call Donald Trump right now on the phone.
Call him.
Yeah. Okay.
You call Donald Trump and he answer, I'm going to scream. Nah, because he knows it's coming from you, so I can't even scream out motherfucker. You know, amen.
Look, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Trump, T-U-M-P. Look, what that say right there?
This is Donald Trump.
Okay.
That's his
All right.
Donald Trump right
Okay,
there.
look, what that say right there?
This-
Okay. Let's see. He might have changed his number. I
Right,
don't know.
right.
El Chapo out to get him. I don't know.
Put it on speaker.
Oh.
Donald Trump, and I'm running for the presidency of the United States of America. With your help and support, together we can make America truly great again.
That's his
Visit
outgoing
me on
message.
Twitter at Real Donald Trump and check out my campaign website at www.donaldtrump.com. Hope to see you on the campaign trail. We're going to do it.
The mailbox is full and cannot
Okay.
accept any messages.
Man, you lucky that mailbox is full.
Yo, I was about to leave him something.
Because I was just about to leave you a fuck you, Donald Trump. With your name on it. Oh, my God, man. You lucky that message was full. In my head. That's exactly what I was about to say, man. I was just, dude, oh, man. Go ahead now. Oh, man. Now, you know, it's a trip. I've had cats that was like, man, like, yeah, Donald Trump, we were friendly with him and so on and so forth. But then it's like, it started to get away from you, like the Russell Simmons of the world, where you started like, man, like this ain't the Donald Trump that.
Yeah, no. Some of the shit that he's saying and doing, I was like, that's not the Donald that I know.
Yeah, man, I get a lot of cats that say that.
I was like, is this how you've always been?
Yeah, man.
Is this what you really thought about me, motherfucker?
Right. Hey, man, he gonna go through the shades though, brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. When you do holler at him, man, tell him I call him a motherfucker.
You got it.
All right, thank you, man. Well, that's our good friend Anthony Anderson up in here, man. Continued success to you, Anthony. Always a pleasure, man. Don't forget, man, Blackish Season 2 is going down right now, man. Every Wednesday night. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out the dang thing. We appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate the love,
There
brother,
it is.
always.
Anthony Anderson up in here, big boy.
Big boy.